Coach, there were some deceptives on special teams this past Saturday. Ohio State throwback on the punt, UCLA onside kick that stole a possession. Let's take a look.
Yeah, let's take a look. I love the throwback. We're going to first watch Ohio State's throwback punt return for a big hit. Gerry, I called this in at least 25 times in my career and never ran it because it was always a bad punt. It never worked out. A lot of moving parts. Let's first focus on the bottom of the screen, number 3, Lorenzo Styles Jr. First, look at his stance. It's kind of unique. You can, kind of see something's up here. Minnesota hits the perfect punt for this. Great depth. And here, Brandon Innes, number 1, by the way, he played quarterback in high school a little bit. He's got to catch the ball, field the ball first, obviously, and then he has to throw the ball backwards. It's a lateral, which makes this play legal. And then I really want to focus on number 83, Nate Roberts. And there's, again, the old rule was you would wipe this guy out. I think it's a great rule. Don't wipe guys out. He gets in his wheel and shields the Minnesota defender. What's it do? It leaves Lorenzo Styles Jr. a chance for a big hit. All right, Gerry, next play. Huge momentum shift here for UCLA. Again, big underdogs to Penn State. They stole a possession. How? They run an onside kick. Kicker Mateen Bagani perfectly executes. Remember the rule. This has to go 10 yards. But I want to really focus on Kanye Clark, number 1 down here at the bottom of the screen. He starts like he's going to come in. Penn State gets lazy. Look at this. And this is perfectly set wide open. I'm not sure I've ever seen a surprise onside kick so wide open. They get the ball in plus territory. Momentum shift. Remember now, Penn State offense doesn't even get to go on the field yet.
Coach, you have a very interesting way of defending deceptives in the kick game. Explain.
Yeah, I can't remember when it first started. This was years ago, 100 years ago, whenever it was. But you would always watch the opposing head coach, especially if that head coach was not that involved in special teams. For example, an offense coordinator, defense coordinator, or some coach that's just not that involved. And I would actually have my assistant on the sideline next to me. We always knew where that head coach was, and I'd say, where is he? And Brian Voltolino was my guy at Ohio State. I would trust him so much. He would tell me poison. So, for example, if we're out there punting and I see the head coach or my guy sees the head coach real engaged and he's not normally, I would raise my hands and that'd be poison. We'd go into some safe call because something's happening. If we're punt rush and all of a sudden we see the head coach engaged, watching, he's never engaged. So what's coming? And it saved our tail a few times. We would go poison, go punt safe, and expect some kind of fake. So very unique. I could give you the names of the head coaches that we did that to, but I'm not going to do that.